It is just fine to leave the faucets open inside this storefront. This is actually a store under construction inside the newly refurbished Mariam P. Brenner Children's Museum. John, how did Fourth Elm get involved with the Children's Museum?
Well, many of us are members, and I've been friends with Joe, Riki, and Marion for a long time, and so when this refresh came about, it included the exhibit, and so they were kind enough to think of us and reached out.
So this was a house under construction before, and that's been transformed. What did you do to transform?
So we took everything down that was there, all the walls, the ceiling. We actually filled in what was an old dock door, believe it or not. At the time, you had to take steps down to the bottom of the exhibit.
It's where they used to change the oil in the old car dealership.
That's right. And so we wanted to take that out for ADA reasons and just kind of accessibility and that kind of stuff. So we took that out, and then we covered it back up. We will have sort of an under the floor area, glass area that we're going to be putting in a little bit, and then we went back up. So we decided to go with a commercial building, traditional kind of commercial construction, steel and aluminum panels and that sort of stuff. So that's what we did.
All right. So inside, there's things to. It's not a no-touch zone, right?
It's everything touch zone. So we've got some neat, and they will continue to roll out construction hands-on exhibits over time. So right now they have some great stuff, and I think they'll keep rolling out other good stuff.
So you can turn the knobs, you can see inside the walls, you can feel what it feels like before a wall is finished.
Yes, I like the see in the walls. You can see actually behind us. You can see the bad insulation in between the studs. And that's kind of cool. I mean, a lot of kids may not realize that what is behind walls, under walls, and in the ceiling.
That's what it looks like. There's also a growing wall in there.
Yes, I mean, kind of a reference to maybe some environmental sustainability type themes. I think we may have a panel as well, a solar panel, just kind of referencing some of that for the kids.
So what do you love most about the Children's Museum?
I love the energy. I love its location. I love how it just seems like it's part of the community with all the families that have been a part of it for so long. Our kids, and probably most importantly, my 3 kids love being here. So.
And I know it took a lot of hands to make this happen, and a lot of partners, of how many people and how many groups came together actually to put this together to give this gift to the museum.
On our team, we probably had 20 people that are involved in one way or another, but we also had probably another 25 subcontractors that volunteered and donated their time and the materials. And then we also there's a designer, so we have a structural engineer and the architect Stitch Design Shop were involved and donated their time to do the design.
Marion, tell us about this gift to the museum.
This is amazing. The Fourth Elm construction and what they've done for us and rallying all these other vendors to come in and to provide this exhibit for us has just been amazing. It's fresh, it's bright, it's new. It gives people fun new things to look at, kids fun new things to play with. So we're thrilled to have it, and we're just so honored and humbled by the community rallying around this and giving this to us. And it was a perfect timing because we were going through some upfitting of the museum, changing some things out. So it was really nice that while we were closed during January, we could pop in this whole new exhibit and add this while we were doing lots of other things.
All right, so we can't see the roof or the HVAC, but there's some things inside we are going to notice that are different at the museum too.
Yes, absolutely. We have totally redone our bathrooms. We gutted them, all the public restrooms, decorated them. They're so pretty, and we added touchless features, so that's exciting.
Touchless sinks,
touchless toilets, paper towels, everything. We tried to go as touchless as possible. So they look great, and so that'll be wonderful from a sanitation standpoint. We redid our classrooms, so for birthday parties and field trips, they have been redone, redecorated. There are lots of fun, colorful surprises in those. Several places throughout the museum, there's carpeting or new flooring that we've added, so that was fun. Our lobby floor was completely redone. We discovered we had terrazzo from the 1940s that was in our lobby, so we're so excited to have that exposed and polished. It's beautiful.
I noticed there is a new vehicle in the back.
Yes, there is. We we were given a brand new race car from Trackhouse Racing. It's a car that has been raced, but it's also been used for training pit crews. And so we are changing out our race car area down there. There's a few more things left to come, but it's very exciting. So now we have 2 race cars.
Love it. And this is not all. I know this is the beginning of some upgrades and some new exhibit happening, refreshes.
That absolutely. So already on the plans are 2 exhibits to be completely overhauled. Our post office is going to have a complete new look, a more modern post office, and our theater will remain a theater, but it's going to be completely gutted and redone as well, with some new surprises in that, some new things for kids, new ways to interact. Audience seating, so we're thrilled about those. We believe those will be done by the end of 2023.
All right, as long as we keep that applause. I love the applause.
That's right. Oh yeah, the applause will stay there. The applause will stay there.
You can visit the Mariam P. Brenner Children's Museum 7 days a week in downtown Greensboro on Church Street. Also check them out online at mbcmuseum.com.